Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel, and we're back with another watch along. Jesus, let's hope this one is better than the last one. But we're back. United, Europa League, Real Betis, last 16, and looking forward to it. I have to say, looking forward to getting over the disappointment of last Sunday as well. So you're all welcome, guys. Thanks to everyone who's joining. Please smash a like on the video on YouTube if you haven't done so already. Let's get them likes up. But yeah, you're all more than welcome, guys. Let me just make sure we have everything up and running here. We're looking good. But yeah, looking forward to tonight's game, guys. And some interesting news in relation to the starting 11. And interesting in relation to the fact that there's no changes. You know what I mean? Who have we got in? Chris is in. Good to see you, Chris. Jamie is there, Price is there as well, Franco, Jimmy, Cracked is there as well, Aaron is in, good to see you guys, Ben is there as well, good to see you guys. Yeah, so starting lineup, guys, same as Sunday. I'll run through it for you. David De Gea in goal, Delo at right back, Luke Shaw at left back, Varane and Martinez at centre back, 3 in midfield. Well, we're going to say 3 in midfield now. We don't really know where Bruno is going to play until the game starts, but we'll go with Casemiro, Fred and Bruno in the middle. I hope that's how it is. Anthony is on the right, Rashford is on the left, and Weghorst is through the middle. Now look, we do know potentially that if Weghorst is playing in the 10, you could have Bruno playing wide left and Rashford through the middle. So we're not 100% sure what way the formation is going to be and who's playing where. But that's the starting lineup, guys. So yeah, and look, I've been hearing people say already, same lineup, disappointed. Chris is mentioning it there as well. No changes, couple of people saying it. And I'm kind of happy. I think it's not that it's a good thing, but I think Ten Hag is making a statement here, and not to anybody else, only the players really, and saying, okay, you caused the mess that was last Sunday, so here's your opportunity to go and put it right. So it's up to the players now to go and do it. So in a way, I'm kind of, I can understand why he's done it, and I understand his decision. Would I have liked to seen some changes if I was Garnacho or I was, maybe Sancho, some of these, Wan-Bissaka, for example? I probably would be a little bit disappointed. I'd be saying, well, why don't I get a run now after what happened on Sunday? But look, I can understand why he done it. But look, let's see what happens. Get your score predictions in as well, guys. Let me know what way you think the game is going to go. United win, draw, Real Betis win, who knows. Let me know what you think in the chat. But great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button for us. Nearly at 1,000 likes on TikTok already. Let's try get to 10,000 before the game kicks off. I appreciate everyone smashing the like button for us. And everyone in on YouTube as well. Adam is in. Tom Aldino says shambles. Chris is disappointed with the lineup. Aaron says big statement to pick the same team. Sportsman says I love United. Good to hear. Ben says me too, Chris, but suppose he's given him a chance to prove fans that they're sorry. Patrick says, why is Ten Hag always playing Weghorst? Yes, he works his socks off, but isn't a goal scorer, which is what we need. Now look, there's no reason in jumping to massive changes on the back of one defeat. It was a very bad defeat. Probably it was the worst defeat ever, basically, for us. But up until that game, the way Ten Hag was picking his team, Weghorst was playing a lot of these games, we were doing pretty damn well. So look, let's not get too carried away. Let's not get overly excited about last Sunday, as disappointing as it was. If tonight's performance is poor on the back of the starting 11, then we'll say, all right then, we're going to have to change something. But I think Ten Hag is kind of given the players the opportunity to go and put it right themselves, rather than him trying to do it by making changes, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Aaron is going 3-1. Ben is saying 3-0. Chris says the whole idea of having Weghorst playing the 10 needs to be tabled for now. We need to start going after these teams, show how we can attack. Shane says 5 goals at least today. We were grinding out results, says Chris. If I keep moaning about Weghorst, he'll score, says Patrick. United Loader, thanks for the gifts. Really appreciate it. Let's see what people are saying here in terms of score predictions. G is going 3-0 to United. Jimmy's going 3-1. Let's see. Let's go United, says Andy. What time is kickoff? Kickoff is 8 o'clock, guys, so about 25 minutes time. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Let's see what people are saying here. This is a hard one to pick ourselves up, says Martin. Well, look, I mean, if we went with, if we went a week or 10 days without a game on the back of that Liverpool result, I think it would just be eating away at players. I think the fact that we can go into a game within 4 days of that game last Sunday, I think is a good thing. You know what I mean? Let's put it right. Let's put it right early. Let's hopefully get a couple of goals. Let's kick on, back on the horse, hopefully back to winning ways, and go from there. But yeah, it's just the way it's going to be. And look, we've been saying this for a few months now. Well, we've been saying it basically since the start of the season that our squad isn't overly deep, and eventually you would think that it's going to come to a head where there are going to be defeats. Of course there's defeats in every season. Obviously it was a horrible way for a defeat to come about, but we're not going to go the rest of the season unbeaten either. So when the defeats come, just keep the head, keep settled, and we'll just trust the process. Harry Kane in the summer, says Martin. I mean, look, it looks like the most obvious of signings for Manchester United. It's not going to be easy to get him. I think a lot of it in relation to Kane. I know Osman has been linked as well, and of course I'd be happy with either of them. I think with Kane specifically, I think it's all going to come down to what he comes out with between now and the end of the season, or now and the start of the transfer window. He has the decision to make himself. Do I stay and be a one-club man at Spurs for the rest of my career, or do I say I want to go? He has 1 year left on his contract, and I'm sure Daniel Levy knows that. I'm sure Daniel Levy doesn't want to lose him for free next summer. So it's going to be interesting to see. But let's see what happens. Let's see what people are saying here. Is there any live stream for the match? I'm not sure. Someone in the chat maybe might let you know. Michael says, why would Kane stay? He's not going to win trophies at Spurs. LDK says, what United shirt do you think is the best of all time? The 93 shirt, the one with the laces here and sharp across it. That's my favourite. Jimmy says, we are always going to get setbacks it was bad. It was Liverpool. Worst team could have happened to. Exactly. And look, the comments are flying in 7-0. You know what I mean? And that's okay. We're 7 points ahead of you. We're going to win more trophies than you this season. So look, you can have your wee bet United trophy. Someone sent me a great picture that Liverpool's trophy cabinet this season is a can of 7-Up, a can of Coke Zero, and an inhaler. So there you go. Enjoy. You know what I mean? But great to see so many people in, guys. It's all a bit of banter, I know. Keep smashing the like button if you can. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button as well. We're live over on YouTube as well. If anyone on TikTok wants the full experience, we've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11 all on the screen. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel and get into the chat. Anybody watching as well, guys, on YouTube, if you haven't already done so, please hit the thumbs up button for me. Helps us out, gets more people into the chat, gets more people watching as well. Alien peace sign, I appreciate it. Ouch, thanks for the gift. You won 1 cup in 7 years, says Bobby. No, 6 years. You won 1 Premier League in 33, so know your place. Brian says Liverpool 5th, but if the teams below them win their games in hand, they'll be back at 7th. I think they've got games in hand on the teams above them as well. So look, I've been saying it for months that I think Liverpool will get top 4. Even when they were down in 9th and 10th, they were always going to go and put a run together at some stage. And when you have teams like Spurs that just are constantly slipping up all the time, Newcastle, you were always expecting them to fall away. Chelsea, you would expect them not to make much of a push for it. I thought it was pretty sure that Liverpool are going to get top 4 anyway. You know what I mean? But look, if that's all they have to shout for, then good for them. Let's see what people on YouTube are saying. Derek says, hope to God he has Bruno through the middle and not out in the wing. Yeah, we just said that. Aaron says, I reckon if we play bad tonight and still win, the manager will change the team. Yeah, more than likely, I would say. Patrick says, happens every game. I say someone like Fred or Rashford are playing bad. They do something magic or score a winner. So yeah, Weghorst isn't good enough. Now score. Without a deep squad, we can still change lineups and our tactics, says Chris. Ben says, told the old man about the tickets today, Jack, and he's buzzing. Thanks. You're more than welcome, Ben. Hope you enjoy the seats. They're pretty good seats now. I won't lie. They're sure you've seen some of my TikToks with it. They're in the Alex Ferguson stand on the 18-yard box at the Stretford end side. So they're pretty good, in fairness. Are there 2 legs, says Liz? There is. Yep, 2-legged tie. So this tonight, and then we're away next Thursday. Derek says, I do agree. Expected Wan-Bissaka and Sancho to come in at least. And John is in, says, well, Jack and all, good to see you, John. Thanks for joining. Some of the official members are in. We had a great members only chat last night as well, where Chris and Ben come on the screen. And as well, I say to you, the likes of John that's in the chat as well. Anyone else that's an official member, guys, if you do want to come on a Wednesday or a Thursday night, we do it. You want to come on the screen and have a chat with us, please do. I'd love to put a face to some of the names. We do it once a week. Well, we try and do it once a week anyway. So, and if anyone does want to become an official member of the YouTube channel, guys, and come on with us on a Thursday or a Wednesday night, the link is in the description or it's pinned to the top of the chat. Go check it out. Matthew says they were bound to hit a wall after 2 Barcelona games and a Carabao Cup win. Yeah, I agree with you, Matthew. It was a terrible time for it to happen. Of course it was, but you know, I think anyone with half a brain in their head would have said that you know, there's going to be a drop off at some stage, you'd have to say. You know what I mean? Jason says, you got to think every footballer getting knackered. They have played a lot of games this year. Yeah, they have, absolutely. They have, and I don't think don't get me wrong, it's no excuse to be losing 7-0 to Liverpool. It's just not. You know, I think there's ways to, even when you are losing and you kind of realise after 2 or 3-0 that the game is over, there are ways of managing the game out. Just take your defeat and get out of there. And that's something that this United team will have to learn and will learn over time under Ten Hag. Of course they will. You know, and I mean, it was just a compound of errors, really. You know, our players that are regularly putting in, you know, 7 and 8 out of 10s week in, week out had a bad game. Everybody had a bad game. You know what I mean? So, look, we just have to take it. We have to suck it up. It's going to sting. And I'm sure, look, I've actually got some comments and some messages from Liverpool fans saying how cringy it is that they're going on about the 7-0 so much. So, look, it's everybody to their own. We're going to have to own it. But, look, trophy in the bag. Top 4 hopefully is secured. We're still in the FA Cup. We're still in the Europa League. We're going in the right direction. There are going to be bumps in the road, but let's try and make sure it's not against Liverpool. Let's see what people... Noel is saying, is this a United channel or a Liverpool one? All the cavemen are here tonight. I know, but sure, look. Who cares? Who cares? I'm good at scanning through the messages quick. I can just skip past all of them ones anyway. You know what I mean? Jason says, plus we just had the World Cup. Everyone's recovering from it as well. Yeah, but look, I mean, that's not an excuse for us. I mean, every team has that. You know, we've had... majority of teams have had... You know, majority of the top teams in the league have had, you know, a big percentage of their players playing the World Cup. So it's not just us. Rashford says, I think the players really didn't think much of Liverpool. We should have the same mentality anytime. Let's see. Blue says, as a Liverpool fan, I really like this fella. To be honest, he sound as unbiased as possible. I appreciate it. Look, you're not going to get any. You're not going to get any of that nonsense here. Like, look, it's. If we beat Liverpool, we slag Liverpool fans. If they beat us, they slag us. It's grand. You know, I done my match review after the Liverpool game. As much as I didn't want to do it, I had to give credit to Liverpool. You know what I mean? They played exceptionally well. I don't think they played 7-0 well. I think if we had played anyway decent, it would have been probably a 2-0 or a 3-0 game. But we were so bad. But Liverpool were good as well, you know. So you have to give them credit, you know. Jenna says it's karma hitting us. We used to do that to other clubs in the 80s. In the 80s? We were shit in the 80s, man. In the 90s, maybe. Let's see. Arsenal don't seem a threat in Europe, says Elmi. Well, look, I mean, it all depends how Arsenal's league campaign continues to go. Look, obviously, that is their number one aim at the moment and their number one priority, and rightly so. You know, I think if Arsenal don't win the league this year, they could easily go another 10 years without winning it. You know, because they have a unique opportunity this year where, you know, City are not as strong, Liverpool are not as strong, Chelsea are not as strong, United are in a rebuild, Spurs are dirt like always. So I mean, they have an opportunity this season to win the league. If they don't win it, I mean, you look at next year, United are going to be stronger, Liverpool are going to be stronger, Chelsea will come good, City will be stronger, you know, Newcastle are going to be stronger as well. So, you know, it's I think it's a big opportunity for them. Let's see. Fernandez on the left again. We don't know. We'll see what happens when the game starts. Obviously, the same team is starting that were on Sunday. If it's the same formation, same players playing in the same area, we'll see. We'll see once kickoff. Let's see. Are you having the halftime potatoes after Sunday's second half? I'll leave it up to you. If you want me to have the halftime potatoes, I will. If you want me to leave them, I will. Because I understand that I think the hoodoo of the halftime potatoes is well and truly gone now. But anyway. How long till kickoff? So kickoff is 8 o'clock, guys. So just under 15 minutes away. Do you think United will win the Europa League, says Sean? Look, I think they have a good chance, Sean. Again, I mean, games are coming thick and fast. How we can deal with the amount of games that we have will decide an awful lot. Obviously, now that we have a trophy in the bag this season, I think top four is probably the priority. You know, you want to be back in the Champions League. You want to be attracting the best players in the transfer window next season, you know, next summer. But I think Europa League is a close second behind top four. I really do. So I think we have a good opportunity. You need a bit of luck in these competitions as well. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Niall says some route in Sky went off with all the snow on the dish. Had to climb a ladder with a length of timber to bait the snow off it. Some handling everything. Evening, everyone. Good to see you, Niall. Liam says, did you hear that the Gardaí are cracking down on the dodgy box? I saw it on the Irish Independent website. Good for them. I've got Sky. A lot of games don't give excuses for not giving effort on Sunday, says Chris. Yeah, absolutely. AJ says, is it a smart idea to play the same team that played versus Liverpool after the debacle? Yeah, we were mentioning that, AJ, at the start. I think it's, whether it's smart or not remains to be seen, but I think it's Ten Hag's way of saying, all right, you messed up Sunday, now here's your opportunity to go out and make some kind of amends for it. So look, let's see what happens. Halftime potatoes is a religion. It was one game. Think how many games Tommy Tate won. Right, okay. I think it was the chocolate cake on Sunday. That could be true. It could be true, Ben. Yeah, I think you could be right there. If you have Sky, how do you watch 3 p.m. kickoffs? So, on Sky, well, actually, I don't think I've had that issue this year with United. I do have a dodgy box as well, but I watch the games on Sky. The 3 p.m. kickoffs, I don't think United have had a 3 p.m. kickoff this year. I'm sure they have. But yeah, I get them. I basically get them all on Sky. But yeah, let's see. Great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button. 4,000 likes already. Let's try get to 10,000 before the start of the game. If you have a second, tap the screen a few times for me. Gets more people into the chat. If you're new, do hit the follow button. Daily Manchester United content. All of the watch-alongs throughout the season as well. And anybody on YouTube, take a second. Hit the thumbs up button for me. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. If you want to leave a comment in the chat, hit that subscribe button and get into the chat as well. And like I said, guys, anybody on TikTok, if you want the full experience, we're over on YouTube Live. Scoreboard and the timer are here. We've got the starting 11 on the screen here. Ticker tape along the bottom. Link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. And come over, hit subscribe and get into the chat over there. But yeah, I appreciate it. Where did you get the AIG jersey? So this is not real. This is a green screen. So you see the way my hands are kind of disappearing? So it's a green screen. So it's not real. It's a background. Yeah. So this is not my house, right? It's just it's a fake background. But yeah, get your score predictions in, guys, if you haven't done so already. Obviously all the Liverpool fans are going to go 7-0, of course they are. But yeah. Look, I don't mind anyone putting up 7-0, guys. Don't be spamming the chat. If you keep putting in messages one after another, you're just going to get blocked. Okay, I can see, Ethan, you've done it about 40 times. We all see it. Bobby, we all see it. It's okay. We get it. We're over it. But yeah, don't spam the chat. I'll try and get through a few comments. Let's see. 2 on United, says Jason. Liverpool for top 4, question marks is there. Yeah, I think so. I think Liverpool will get top 4. I've been saying it for weeks now. Jason says, what players do you want in the next transfer window? Look, I mean, striker is number 1. Osimhen or Kane. I take either of them. Midfield, I read today that United are still in for Bellingham. I don't think we'll get him. By the looks of it, he is probably going to go to Liverpool. I would take Frankie de Jong either. So look, we need a striker, we need a centre midfielder, and we need another centre back. So yeah, outside of that, if we could get them 3, I'd be happy. I think other areas of the team. Now look, if we can sign 4 or 5 players, brilliant. I would probably get another right back. I would probably. Yeah, I think that's maybe another central midfielder. Or no, do you know what? If we were to sign, if you give me 5 signings, if you said, look, United are going to sign 5 in the summer, give me a striker, give me Rashford, or not Rashford, give me Kane or Osimhen, and I would love to see Evan Ferguson from Brighton as a kind of a second striker, because I do think we need another one. I don't think Weghorst is good enough for a full-time contract. Martial is too injured. So if you get me Kane or Osimhen with the likes of an Evan Ferguson, an Irishman, that would be great. So that's 2. A centre-back is 3. A centre midfielder is 4, and maybe a right-back as well. So that's what I would like in the summer. Obviously, we're going to have to wait and see. You know what I mean? Crazy Irishman is in. Good to see you, pal. Alex says, I'm going to Man United versus Southampton on the weekend, Jack. Need a big result today. Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy it, Alex. Derek says, did you see Pogba dropped from the Juve squad for disciplinary reasons? Seems like he just isn't bothered anymore. Yeah, I think it was kind of always going to really be on the cards, wasn't it? Oh, you off to bed? You want to come in? Yeah. Right, come on then. You want to say goodnight to everybody? Yeah. Right, there you go. Now, say goodnight to everybody. Let's have a look here now. Where are you on the screen? There you are. Say hiya. Hiya. Good girl. We don't like Liverpool, don't we not? No, good girl. Best girl. And we love United, don't we? Yeah, we do. Good girl. Is that you there? Yeah. And you're going to see, and look here, you're up here as well. Look, wave to everybody. Hi, everybody. Say hi, everybody. Hi. Right, say good night. Night, blow kiss. Mwah. Good girl. See you in the morning. Now, go on, run to mommy.
Come on, baby.
Go on.
Say good night, Daddy. You looking at the football, are you?
Right.
You ask at Daddy's guitar.
We're back.
Daddy's guitar, yeah. Ow.
You all right there? But yeah, United Family Channel here as well. Don't you know? Don't you know? Anyway, let's see what people are saying here. Let's see. Liam says 3-1 United or 3-0. Chris says we need to rebound with a big no-nonsense win, 4-0. Sean is going 2-1. Jared says even and all, hope all is well. Hopefully bounce back with a win and going 2-0. Alex goes 2-2. I'm not confident. Aaron says I would love to get Lamptey from Brighton. What do you think? Yeah, look, I go back to what I say all the time, Aaron. If the manager wants him, I'm all for it. I really am. He's proven he can buy well. So if he decides on a player, then happy days. They grow up too fast, says Matthew. They certainly do. You have her well trained, says Liam. Kim Min Jae, says Chris. Alexis McAllister, Osman and Dumfries. There we go. 2-1 to United, says the crazy Irishman. What's your prediction? Mine is 4-1. I'm going 3-1 to United. I'm going to go 3-1 to United. But yeah, let's see what happens. Josh, thanks for the gift. Really appreciate it. Thanks everyone who's given gifts as well, guys. Make sure you hit the follow button. What have we got? Nearly over 200 people watching. Closing in on 10,000 likes before the start of the game, which is great as well. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, anyone on YouTube, if you haven't already done so, hit the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for me. It helps us out an awful lot. Teams are in the tunnel ready to come out, guys. 1 second, I want to grab some water real quick. I'll be right back. Right back. Right, here we go. Teams are coming out. Happy days. Come on out, United. Need a fucking result here now tonight. A nice positive result. Bounce back. Get back on the winning train, hopefully. Thanks to everyone who's in the follow button, guys. IRE, thanks for following. Hakimi, thanks for hitting the follow button. Really appreciate it. Could be a tricky game. Betis are decent. They are decent. Right, Ethan, I have enough of you. See you later, bud. Ishmael, thanks for following as well. Really appreciate it. But yeah, we'll get the timer up and running now as well. Oliver says Rashi Licha, Rashi Juami, then Garnacho to score. There we go. It's snowing there. It is. We will end up with Timber, De Jong, Frimpong and Kane, says Chris. I wouldn't be disappointed with that. I really wouldn't. But yeah, what happened between you and Liverpool, says Ishmael. We got absolutely hammered. It's snowing where you are as well. No, it's not snowing where I am. We're kind of low. We're a low-lying town, so we don't rarely get that much snow. But 20 minutes down the road, or half an hour down the road, say where my wife's parents live, they got a lot of snow today. So it's kind of, we're low down. Come on now, United. Let's go. We're going to get the score or the timer up and running as well. Like I said, guys, anybody on TikTok, if you want the full experience, we're live over on YouTube. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Come over, hit subscribe, and get in the chat. So Casemiro as well, by the way, guys. I forgot to mention it to you. He is one yellow card away from a 1-game suspension as well. So we do have to keep that in mind tonight. Craig says Betis only lost 2 of their last 12, so in decent form. Will be a tricky one. Fast counter attackers, yeah, absolutely. Can't take anything for granted tonight. Really can't. But let's hope for a positive result. God help Betis tonight. Going to be a mauling, says Irish lad. Snowing in Carlo, says Aaron. Let's go United, says Chris. Ushin said, hello all. Why does Ten Hag look strange in a Corpo man's hat? Yeah, he does. He does. Oliver said, can I get a shout out on TikTok, please? There you go. United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, City, says Derek. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, nearly ready to go here, guys. Great to see so many people, and keep smashing that like button for us. Win the leg tonight, and Casemiro can get a yellow at the end of this game and miss the return leg. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Remember the Champions League game with Real Madrid when Mourinho was manager, and he went out and he got a message out to Ramos and to Casillas to get a yellow card. Remember that? And it was and they both got yellow cards and there was uproar over it. I remember that. But yeah, need to bounce back tonight now. Big game. Here we go. Ready to rock. Let's get the timer up and running here on YouTube as well. Come on, ref, blow that whistle there. Let's get it up and running. And we're up and running. So now, let's have a look. Anthony is on the right. Yeah, Bruno's playing central. Straight away, you can see it. Bruno central tonight. So we have Anthony on the right, Rashford on the left. Bruno is middle of the park with Fred and Casemiro. And Weghorst is through the middle up front. So, looks like it. And United starting lively here. Here's Delo down the right-hand side now. Gets to the end line, does really well, and wins a corner. Good start by United here. Good start by Delo and Anthony down the right-hand side, linking up well. And I want to see more of that because their link-up play last Sunday was really poor. Like, Anthony getting forward, Delo didn't overlap hardly at all, you know. But early corner to United here now. Luke Shaw is going to swing it in. Ball swung in now. Back post. Great header away. And that's a throw out to Betis. Party Pooper says, big United win incoming. Hope so. Oshin says, family is good. Finally got everyone home today. So now the hard work starts. Yeah, hope all is good, Oshin. Great to hear everyone is home, man. Happy days. Free now right on the halfway line for Betis. Fred makes the challenge. Let's see what people are saying. What are our chances of winning tonight? Well, look, you'd have to... look, confidence is not going to be at an all-time high after Sunday, but you would have to be going into a game like this confident. You really would. Well, then, like, confidence... You don't mix up confidence and arrogance. You can be confident going into a game without being arrogant. So, let's hope so. Today is my son's birthday, says Katie. Happy birthday. Up the Gunners, says Edward. Up the Gunners. Up the Gooners. Let's see... Chris says, why are YouTube stickers terrible compared to TikTok? You'll have to ask YouTube that question. I don't know. Eric Ten Hag wearing fake Fred Perry gear. Alright, fair enough. Did you watch the match nearly 7 days ago? Yeah, good one, lads. Good one. Good one. Up the Betis, says Ricey. Fucking scumbag. Into stir the pot by, you know. Moderator, and he's in stirring the pot. Should be ashamed of yourself. Niall says if we concede first, it won't help confidence. It won't. It certainly won't. Amarok, thanks for the gift. Really appreciate it. Bruno now gets on the ball, gives it to Anthony. Good tackle, but Delo keeps possession. Real Betis look like they're nearly playing, or Betis, sorry. Is it Betis or Betis? Betis look like they're playing nearly a straight 4-4-2 when they haven't got the ball. They've got 2 men up top pressing, 4 across the middle, and then your 4 defenders. Good ball played through though. Now Bruno gets it wide to Anthony. Goes back into Bruno. Nice little ball to Fred, who's in a bit of space. Oh, the offside. Oh, it's a goal! Oh, the offside flag is up. It's up. The offside flag is up. Oh, who was that? Fred certainly wasn't offside. It must have been an earlier one, was it? Or was he? Oh, he was. Yeah, it was Fred just lingering in an offside position. United have the ball in the net. Lovely play by United. And Fred with a brilliant ball. And it was Weghorst who put the ball in the net with his chest right on the 6-yard box. The poor man can't buy a goal, so he can't. Good start by United, though. Like to see United, even if I'm a gunner. Liverpool fans making me sick with the match at United. Yeah, imagine being a United fan. About not allow goals, he knows the rules. Oh, United are scrambling here in the box. They're going to clear their lines eventually. Linda, thanks for the gifts. Really appreciate it. United get on with the free here nice and early. Bruno coming down the right hand side. Anthony busting a gut to get up with him. Bruno now with the ball. Comes to Rashford. Strike! Yes! Great start. Rashford is back on the goal sheet again. Lovely stuff. Brilliant, brilliant start. Exactly what we wanted. Happy days. And it was a great move by United. Now, there was a bit of kerfuffle in our own box at the other end only 60 seconds before. We win a free kick and the ball is put down and it's played nice and early and we're away. And Bruno does really well, gets down all the way down the right hand side, gets to the box. His cross is actually quite poor, but it falls to the feet of Rashford. The defender goes to ground, Rashford takes it around him and he drills one into the roof of the net near post. 1-0 to United. Collar up, let's go. Great start. Brilliant, brilliant goal by Rashford, I have to say. Knew exactly where he wanted to put it and absolutely buried it. Brilliant, brilliant start. Brilliant start. Brilliant start. What a goal, says Party Pooper. What a screamer, says Sully. Come on, says Niall. Alan says, let's go, pints. Some difference with Bruno in the middle, you would say there. Yeah, you would. You would, absolutely. What is less than 6 minutes gone? So, when the goal went in. So, happy days, guys. Happy days. United 1-0 up. Great start. Exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted. Now, keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. Keep looking for more. Get a second one before half time. A third one if possible. Let's try get 7. Some of the seven puns are actually quite sad, to be honest with you. They're starting to, I mean, people are really trying to grasp at straws here. They're quite poor. If you're going to put up 7, just make it funny. None of them are funny. What's the score in the 7th minute? It's 1-0. Chris says, take that, Ricey. Now, there you go, Ricey. Stick that one up your big nose. Great pressure there by Weghorst and United win possession back. Good play there. Oh, lovely ball by Casemiro. Gets it wide to Delo. Has to go back, but does well. Goes back to Varane. United keep possession. Anthony now. down the right hand side. Bruno on the overlap. We're playing well down that right hand side. Here's Casemiro now. Chip into the box. Weghorst. Oh! Right at the keeper. Lovely diving header. Ball comes to Casemiro on the right hand side edge of the box, and he just outside of the boot flicks one around the corner. And he's onside. Weghorst with a diving header. He's a bit far out. It's on the edge of it's on the penalty spot. And it's a comfortable save in the end. But good play by United. If we got 7, Liverpool fans would still be all mouth. Of course they would. It's all they have to shout about this season, sure. Ben says, Jack, it wouldn't be on a Liverpool fan stream ever. Just laugh at them. Yeah, like, I don't think I've ever gone onto a Liverpool fan channel in my life, ever. And there's just, it's a United channel and it's just constantly Liverpool. Anyway, they've got nothing else to do. Here's Betis now getting into the box. Good defending by Delo there. But anyway. No, we need to get 3 more before half. Killer instinct, says Chris. Aaron says, yeah, but to be fair, we would be the same. I don't know if we'd be that bad, to be quite honest with you. Here's Betis coming now. Good defending there by Martinez. Gets the ball away. Weghorst again. He's closing down from the front. Is unreal, I have to say. And he gives us the platform to go again now. And here's Anthony. Anthony hits the deck and wins a free out of it. Jason says the season is over for Liverpool. That's why. Exactly. Favourite player for United? Casemiro. Claudia says Liverpool fans have a secret love for Man United. That's why they're always on live United pages. Can't wait for Martial to be back, says someone there. For what, 1 game? But anyway. He's offside. Yeah. Offside. What are we at? Great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button on TikTok for us. We're nearly at 15,000 likes. Let's try to get it to 30,000 before half time. If you have a second, tap the screen a few times for us. Get the likes up. Gets more people into the chat. And if you're new to the channel, do hit the follow button. Daily Manchester United content. All of the watch-alongs throughout the season as well. So make sure you're hitting that follow button. I do appreciate it. Nearly at 30,000 followers as well. Which is great. And like I said, if anybody on TikTok, you do want the full experience, we're live over on YouTube. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screens. Link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Here's Betis now coming down the right hand side. They come inside with it, try to get a strike away. Casemiro is there to close down, and Bruno does well. But a sloppy pass out with Rashford back to him, and Betis win the ball back. United working hard though, I have to say. Bruno Fernandes is busting the gut all over the pitch. Nothing new, he's been doing it all season. But look, by the looks of it, he's trying to prove a point tonight. Anthony isn't good enough. He can't take on anyone, says Party Pooper. I would give him time though. I understand. And I know this €100 million price tag is over his head. That's not his fault. But he's young. Give him time. People were calling for United to sell Ronaldo after his first season. After the first 18 months, actually. Season and a half. Not saying he's ever going to get to that level, but let's give him time. Evening, Jen. Sorry I'm late. Good to see you, Dale. Thanks for joining. Have a few horses. I was telling you for Cheltenham, if you have a pen to take them down. First race is on the first day. High definition, 12 to 1. That'll do. When is it starting? Monday. Here's Anthony now coming down the right hand side. Lovely little jink and goes the line really well. Cuts back onto his left. Oh, tries to get away, but he's closed down by 3 players. He eventually loses it. Good positive running by him, though. Oh, great closing down by Fred to win the ball back. Great play there. Like when he... that's the one thing I would say about Anthony. He got to the end line, or he got into the box. Just cross it with your right. He just tries to cut back onto his left all the time. He needs to work on his right foot. He really, really does. Tuesday it's the first day. Okay, perfect. If you had one player to choose from LFC to be on United, who would you choose? I don't think I'd choose any of them. I don't think I want any of them, to be honest with you. Lovely ball by Bruno into the middle. Fred with a poor first touch, loses out. But United are comfortable enough in possession, I would say. We're dominating the tempo of the game here. And anytime we do lose the ball, we're looking to win it back as quickly as possible. And the majority of time we are doing it, which is good. Here's Anthony now inside right. Gets a wide to Delort. First time cross is blocked, but keeps possession. Goes back to Casemiro. Flick inside. Nobody there. I think he was expecting Anthony just to run in, but United win the ball back again. Bruno now ball over the top to Anthony. Just a bit long. Goes into the keeper's arms. Nice as Allison. Paul says, did you see the mighty Chelsea are back? We're going to win the Champions League, says Paul. I just think it would be funny if you did, Paul, because it would mean you won the Champions League and Liverpool won nothing. I think it would be great. United Era says, only realising it's you I listen to on the radio in the evenings driving home. Is it? I'm not on the radio. I do have a podcast if that's what you listen to, but... Delor Wan-Bissaka, says Kyle. Depends on the type of game you're playing. Like I thought Wan-Bissaka was ideal for a game like Liverpool on Sunday and he didn't play. I think Delor would probably be more suited to a game like tonight. So, late challenge there on Fred, but United keep possession now down the left-hand side with Luke Shaw. Nice little ball inside to Rashford, who gives it back to him. And across into the box, Weghorst! Oh, he misses it at the near post. Did it get a touch? Big chance. He's calling for a deflection there. Let's have a look at it here. Lovely little 1-2 with Luke Shaw and Rashford. And a brilliant ball by Shaw. Low. Weghorst. Nah, there's no deflection on that, I don't think. Vout. Let's have a look. Oh, it does get a deflection, I think. It does get a deflection. He has a shout for it. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that shot is on goal, or that shot is on target. Should have been a corner. Great run by Weghorst. And great touch on it. And a good block by the defender, you'd have to say. Oh, slippy ball. Rashford is in. Oh, the keeper is out fast. And Bravo puts in the leg outside the box, puts a tackle in. And does really well. Really dodgy play there by Betis. Rashford gets the first touch on it, but yeah, Bravo had to get to it, and he does. United putting the pressure on. What's your podcast called? Says I'm Irish. It's called United Community Podcast. We do one live. We do it live every Monday on YouTube at 7:30, and then on Tuesday, or Monday night, it's up on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you listen to your podcast, you'll get it. United Community Podcast. The link is on my homepage as well, Irish, if you want to check it out. But yeah, check out the podcast, guys, if you haven't done so already. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get them. United Community Podcast. Do leave us a 5-star review as well, if you do listen to it. Craig says Weghorst is going to score tonight. He's looked lively, I have to say. He's looked lively. Bruno is playing well so far as well. Or Rashford just gets caught under the ball, goes out for a throw. But Bruno's been playing well, I have to say. Jason says, why doesn't VAR get involved with deflections? I think it would just take too long, Jason, to be honest with you. If we were stopping for VAR every 5 minutes, we wouldn't get anything done. We really wouldn't. Super says he gets more chances, just needs some luck. Yeah, I agree. Look, Look, he's not the long-term solution to United. Absolutely, he's not. But he is... he's doing a good job, I think. I think his work rate is brilliant. His link-up play is quite good. If he was just pitching in with a few more goals, everyone would be delighted with him. DJF says, any chance you'd go to a game? I've been at 4 this season. Yeah, I was at the Barcelona game a few weeks ago. It was the last game I was at. Osman or Kane says, party pooper. Right, so I've talked about this a few times, and my take on it is, if you want youth and you want a player for the next 7-8 years, then Osman is the man. But if you want guaranteed goals in the Premier League, Kane is the man. Now, Osman might come to the Premier League and score 30 goals next season for United. But there's a chance that he doesn't, because he's not proven in the Premier League, because he's never played in it. Kane is proven in the Premier League. He will guarantee you minimum 20 goals in the season. So I'll take either of them. I'd be happy with either of them. I'd probably lean towards Kane. Here's Rashford now, down the left-hand side. Gets the ball nicked off him. How many days? Says Pierce. Oh yeah, good one, man. Same amount of points that were ahead of you. I'd say Kane is cheaper, says Michael. He would be cheaper. He certainly would be cheaper. Only Man Alive says, if Kane wants silverware, City is a better club. But why would he go to City when they've just bought Haaland? You know what I mean? He had his chance to move 2 seasons ago to City, and it didn't happen. So think your telly is a bit behind. Well, it's on Sky, so I don't know. I can't make it go any faster. I think we need someone with pace up front, says Party Pooper. Kane is no slouch either, though. I know what you mean. Look, there's cases for both of them. I'll take either of them. I really would. Here's Betis coming down the right-hand side now. 1-on-1 with Luke Shaw. Martinez is doubling up. Good defending by Shaw and Martinez, but Betis win a corner out of it. Good play by them. Only Man Alive says, who have City if Haaland is injured? Really? World Cup winner in Alvarez. He's after getting like 13 goals this season for City already. Super says, would you rather Bellingham or Kane? It's irrelevant because they play in different positions. We need a striker more than we need a central midfielder. So yeah. Corner now swung in, outswinger. And the strike. It's blocked. I think it's a handball by a Betis player that blocks it, but they'll keep possession down the right hand side here now. United just have a bit of defending to do here. Cross into the box, headed away by Casemiro. Betis keep it again on the edge of the box. Looks like Anthony and Rashford are swapped. Anthony is on the left now, Rashford on the right by the looks of it. But Betis enjoying a little bit of possession here the last couple of minutes. Paul says you can take Havertz for free if you want him. Please take him. No, you couldn't pay me to take Havertz. I think he's absolutely useless. So I do. All Liverpool fans should go watch the celebrations from when they won the league. Yeah, no one in the stadium. Betis cutting through our midfield, says Irish lad. They definitely look like scoring. Yeah, just get back on the ball now. Keep a bit of possession. Dictate the tempo of the game. That's it. We go all the way back to De Gea with it. And he kicks it out for a throw. Fucking De Gea. Anyway. Great to see so many people in, guys. Closing in on 20,000 likes, guys. If you have a second, tap the screen a few times. Helps the channel out a lot. Gets more people into the chat. If you're new, do hit the follow button. Closing in on 30,000 followers. We're not far off. I think we're about just over 2,000 away from 30,000 followers. CR7, thanks for hitting the follow button. Appreciate it. Here's Shaw now coming down the left-hand side. Cross to the back post. Eventually comes to Rashford out the back. He goes back to Bruno. Bruno with a lovely little slip ball into Fred. Sets Rashford for the cross. Oh, Anthony can't get it down. It's a poor enough cross, but Betis are going to come away with it here. Oh, great block by Casemiro. But Betis will keep possession. I could see Kane having that Van Persie effects as party pooper. Yeah, so could I. Tim says, what a week I put up with working with Liverpool fans. Tough, Jack, tough. Try having a Man United YouTube channel and TikTok channel. My God, I got absolutely destroyed all week. But look, take the rough with the smooth. I have every Liverpool fan's name wrote down. And if we ever win that Premier League again, I'm going to fucking ring every one of them. Constantly, every day, until the following season starts. But 1-0 to United, guys. What are we? 26 minutes gone. United playing quite well. Have dominated the majority of the first half so far. You never followed me back on Twitter, Jack, you maniac. Jez Dale, sorry, I didn't realise, man. Oh, cross in! Weghorst! Oh, he puts it over the bar from 3 yards out. Oh, man, now he was stretching for it, but oh, my God, the man just cannot get a goal. Lovely ball by Anthony into the box. He would have probably just been offside, but oh, he's right on the 6-yard box. You have to be hitting the target with them. He probably would have been offside, but could easily have been 2-0. Brian is in. Brian is a new channel member as well. I appreciate it, Brian. Thanks for joining as an official member. You're more than welcome. We do members only chats on Wednesdays or Thursdays. Give you the opportunity to come on the screen with us. If that's something you want to do, keep an eye out for them. Make sure you do join the Discord as well, guys. Here's Anthony now on the left-hand side. Bit of space. Cross into the box to the back post. Header by Bruno. Back across. Oh, Betis can't clear their lines. They eventually get a header away. Here's Anthony now. Bit of space. Rashford's outside him. Can he pick him out? Rashford with a strike. Save. Oh! Weghorst is on the follow-up here. Comes to Bruno with a strike. And it's blocked. And it's going to go for a corner. Good play by United there. Anthony's pass was just behind Rashford, but he gets a decent strike away and it's a good save. Closing in on the half-hour mark, guys. United 1-0 up. Corner here. It's going to be Luke Shaw to swing it in. Or going short with it. Let's see. Yeah, goes short to Bruno. Bruno swings it into the back post. Oh, comes to Casemiro. Swivels on it. Oh, just over the bar. Shouts for a handball there as well from the crowd. You could see that kind of one of the defenders went up, but it would have been very harsh. United knocking on the door. Be great now to get a goal, another goal before half time. If we get a safe 3-0 win this game, we can take it easy in the second leg. Well, see, the thing about it is historically English teams struggle in Spain, regardless of who the opposition is. So the more we can get tonight, the better. That keeper used to play for City, didn't he? He did. He played under Pep. I think Pep bought him and then sold him the following season because he wasn't good enough. Thanks for everyone hitting the follow button, guys. Really do appreciate it. Michael says, can't wait for Madrid to humble Liverpool. There you go. I'm not saying anything until that game is over. Anthony back on the right hand side now. Oh, lovely bit of skill by Fred. Come on, ref, give him a hand there. Great defending by Varane. Anthony now slips Fred down the right hand side. Lovely little turn by him. Ah, the passes stink. Fred. Adrian says Modric is going to have the pool for lunch. I hope so. Liverpool will probably score 7. Again, watch against Madrid. Don't say that, Paul. Jesus Christ. When was the last time he beat us before this season? So, I don't know what you're talking about there. Super. Simon says, how many times have you been to Old Trafford? About 10. Betis now down the right hand side. Drills it! It's 1-1! What a great goal. Fucking hell. Ayoze Perez with the goal. It's 1-1. And Betis are level here. 32 minutes on the clock. And the ball is played over to the right hand side. I'm going to have a look at De Gea here. Because the angle is certainly not in the Real Betis forwards' advantage. It's a narrow angle that he has, and he drills one across the face of the goal. Let's have a look now. Looking for a handball. Oh, that is a handball. So there's calls for a handball before. It looks like it rolled off his elbow, but we'll see. Ball is played out to Perez on the right, and he drills one. It's a brilliant finish. It's just inside the far post. I don't think De Gea can do much with it. He has the space just to take a shot, to take a first touch and a shot. I don't know where Luke Shaw is tucked inside. And it's a brilliant finish. It's going to go to VAR. Checks over and it's a goal. 1-1. Here's Rashford coming down the left-hand side now. Goes back to Luke Shaw. Rashford now. Shaw. Delo. I just can't sort his feet out. Fucking hell. Disappointing to concede. Now look, I'm not gonna get overly concerned here, but United were well on top, and to give away a goal against a run of play is disappointing. Brilliant finish. They're just showing a replay of it here again. It's a brilliant, brilliant finish. Really is. Nothing you can really do about it. In fairness. 1-1. Nick says, is it a homer in Spain? No, it's in Old Trafford. It's in Old Trafford. Peter says, think it's time to admit United are far from the finished article. Well, anyone who said they were the finished article is a fucking idiot, in my opinion. Nobody, I certainly wasn't saying United were the finished article, because, fuck's sake, Ten Hag is 8 months into his United career as manager. Nobody was saying United are the finished article. It's going to take another couple of transfer windows and all of that, and we're in no hurry, no rush. Arsenal for life puts in laughing faces. Lad, what are you laughing at? You drew 2-2 with fucking Sporting Lisbon. So just calm yourself now for a minute. Killian is in. Good to see you, Killian. Chris says, see, we mess around and let them back in the game. Party Pooper says, should we be in the market for a new goalkeeper this summer? Love De Gea and all, but we need better. I think we could get better. Whether it's the area of concern primarily at the moment, I don't think it is. If something comes up in relation to a world-class goalkeeper comes up on the market, I think we should be in for him. I certainly do. Yeah, absolutely. What happened to Shaw the last 2-3 games? Massive drop in performance from him. He's been class. He's actually been playing well tonight. Bar the goal, he got sucked inside, but he's actually been playing decent enough, I think. Just calm it, boys. Calm it now. Calm it down. It's fucking 1-1. Chill out. It's not the end of the world. Plenty of time. Was that handball? Was there no VAR? There was, Katie. It just didn't give it. Free kick now to Betis. They go short with it. Here's Perez now. Goes left. Now Vinicius cuts in. Cross into the box. Is headed out for a corner. Bit of pressure. Definitely need a world-class number 2 goalkeeper. We have no one, and let our great prospect go in Henderson, says Craig. We've missed chances to finish this match off, says Taff. Yeah. Corner now to Betis. Cleared at the near post, but they'll keep possession. Carvalho now crosses it to the back post. Goes all the way out for a goal kick. Dale's distribution gets us in a lot of bother though, says Party Pooper. And Dale says, he's changed my opinion on him big time. I used to never like him, but he's been unreal since Malacia came. In relation to Luke Shaw, I presume that is. Mark says we need Evan Ferguson. I would take Evan Ferguson as a second option. I wouldn't be bringing him in as our number 1 striker. Absolutely no way. He's too young. He's 18 years of age. Playing with Brighton. You know what I mean? I'd love to sign him, but I would love to sign him along with an Osman and a Harry Kane. You know, and give him 15 to 20 games a season. You know, as a second striker. It's 1-1 when it should be 3-0. No killer instinct, says Chris. Dale says, Still be handy to have someone to come in and compete with him, Katie. Yeah. We have a lot of area that needs fixing before goalkeeper. I agree, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't be in the market for a goalkeeper. If a goalkeeper becomes available, we have to be looking at him. You know what I mean? Is that the dog in the back? Yeah, the missus is bringing him for a walk there and he's whinging, so that's him. Free kick to Betis now. Good chance for him to get the ball into the box here. United have a bit of defending to do before half time. Great ball in. Good header away by Martinez. And it ends up a goal kick. Chalky says, Weghorst and Anthony have to go. Not good enough. Weghorst will go. Anthony won't. They can all hear the dog.
I have to get my runners on. It's so needy for what?
Yeah. But yeah, keep smashing the like button, guys. Nearly at 25,000 likes. Let's try get it to 30,000 before half time. If you have a second, tap the screen a few times for me. Helps the channel out an awful lot. Hit the follow button as well if you're new to the channel. Closing in on 30,000 followers. And like I said, anybody on YouTube, if you haven't done so already, please hit the thumbs up button for me. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Anyone on TikTok, if you want the full experience, we're live over on YouTube. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Hit subscribe and get into the chat. Party Pooper says, would you take Henderson back? I don't think I would after his injury. No, I wouldn't take him back. Fuck him. Delo is not having the best game here. He's after giving away a free kick again. I was absolutely full of praise for him. But he hasn't come back half the player since his injury. Keno says, we're playing good so far. We're playing okay. Not playing great. Shaw now into Weghorst. Nice little slip ball to Rashford. He gets in one-on-one. Squares it. Oh, the pass is just behind, or just in front of Anthony. Oh, and it's just, the pass is slightly off. And the defender gets a block on it. Rashford would have been offside anyway. But it's lightning pace attacking by United. And it's good movement in the box as well. Just that final ball. Trying to stay on side. De Gea, what are you fucking doing? What are you doing? You fucking dickhead! Off the post! And away. United are just after... Is De Gea colourblind or something? Red-green colour vision. He just gets the ball and passes it straight. Like there's no United player within 40 yards of the player he passes it to. Who are you giving it to? Gives it straight to a Betis player and they're in. And the shot is blocked and Goes all the way over, hits the far post, and United clear their line. And people talking about looking for a new goalkeeper. De Gea's not making a good case for himself here. And United win a corner down the far end. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Bruno now to swing in the cross or the corner. Oh, it's flicked on. It's going to come to Luke Shaw out the back. Shaw swings it back in. It's flicked on. Martinez with a header. Oh, it's blocked. Varane again is pinballing around. Betis can't clear their lines. They're eventually going to here. Oh, United win a throw right down in the Betis half. United need to put the pressure on here before half time. Here's Bruno now. Nice little 1-2 with Anthony. Bruno's into the box. Squares it. No one at the back post. United keep possession with Varane, I think. Yeah, Varane does really well. Gets it to Anthony on the right now. Here's Fred. Cross with his right foot. Can't beat the first man. But United keep possession. Putting a lot of pressure on here. 1 minute of added time, so less than 60 seconds to go. Here's the low down the right hand side now. Cross into the box is deflected. Keeper is there. Punches. Comes to Rashford out the back. Rashford trying to get onto his right. Enrique gets a nick on it. Shaw's going to keep it here. Cross into the box. No one there. Fucking easy clearance. And Betis have her on a break here. It's United should have enough numbers back. Luke Shaw jumps in. Betis come up the right hand side here. Just need to do a bit of defending here before half time. Corner to Betis. Right on the 60 seconds. Ref is probably going to allow it here. Corner now is going to be an outswinger. Goes all the way out to the back in the strike. And that's half time. Half time, 1-1. Kind of a half of two halves, nearly, you would have to say. United started really well. And just kind of slowly but surely allowed Betis back into the game. And they've had a couple of opportunities, in fairness to them, and they took one of them. Great goal. Great goal by them. Let's see what people are saying here. De Gea has really bad sight. He obviously can't make out the green jerseys. Parry Booter says he's shocking with the ball at his feet. Cottle says, I'm bleaching my eyes if De Gea makes another one of those aimless balls. John says he always has that mistake in him at his feet. In fairness, he can also make some amazing saves. He can. He's a brilliant shot stopper. But he put the shits up you sometimes. Derek says that's his 5th or 6th mistake already. Katie said, do you think Liverpool game still play on the mind? Not during the game, I don't think. No. You're just focused more than anything. Cottle says, Diogo Costa in the summer, we will be there. Dale says, I think it does. What about Camavingo? Any truth to that? I haven't really heard much on it, to be honest. Jack, just get the potatoes down, you pal. Right. Get the potatoes down. Patrick says, send De Gea over to your missus in Specsavers. As good as my missus is, I don't even think she'd be able to do a job on it. Scored a goal and fell asleep again, says Niall. Chris says, not loving our response. No. He does wear glasses, Patrick. He does suffer with his sight. Alright, I didn't know that. Right, half-time potatoes. Philosophy says, I'm just so disappointed. Thought it would be a reaction. Shaw and De Gea drop. I don't know. Maybe I'm watching a different game. I don't think Shaw has been overly bad. You got caught for the goal, alright, but... Adam is in. De Gea is a disgrace. Chill now. Just chill. Just chill. I'm going to have to start, like, just reading out super chats or something. Jack, thanks for the gift. Really appreciate it. Do you think Anthony was worth the money, says Ross? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Let me put it to you this way. Adrian, thanks for the gift. Let me put it to you this way. If Anthony cost us 50 million, like he should have had, would you be saying he's worth the money? He's got, what, 6 or 7 goals this season so far? It's not his fault that the board was incompetent in the summer and didn't buy him early. You know what I mean? So, we would have got him for 50 million at the start of the summer. So, there you go. Jaden, thanks for the gifts. Really appreciate it. Riley, thanks for following. Much appreciated. Clarko says, getting out sung at home. I would presume you're a Liverpool fan. We just don't, at least we don't need speakers to make an atmosphere in the stadium, you know. Alex says, I'm sorry, Weghorst isn't good enough. I can't believe people want to sign him. Jesus, I don't anyway. Sully says, I think we're playing decent, to be honest. Yeah, look. We started out okay, playing well, got an early goal. And Betis, in fairness to him, have grown into the game. Even when they have grown into the game and have looked more dangerous, we've also still looked dangerous on the attack when we go forward. We've been unlucky with a couple of chances. I know you make your own luck as well, but just keep plugging away. Forever the optimist. How many potatoes are in the bag? I don't know, they're all broken up, so... No. I mean, look. Let's not hit the panic button just yet. We're doing alright. A kind of a... I won't say a freak goal, because it was a very, very, very good goal. But, I want to hear what Paul Scholes has to say here. Weghorst should have had at least 2 goals, says Irish lad. Yeah, I agree. And Chris says, I thought we were starting something else. I think half-time subs Wan-Bissaka, Pellistri, Menu and Butland. Jesus Christ. Weghorst isn't good enough, and I can't believe people want to sign him, says Alex. We read that one already. Luke says, don't get me started on Weghorst. He's a striker who can't finish. How long do you give Anthony, though, really? 2 seasons? Colin says, not a bad first half. Data says, can't beat a bag of potatoes to calm the nerves when you are being battered at home to Betis. Just goes to show you haven't a fucking clue what you're talking about if you think we're getting battered by Betis. King Cozy says, time for De Gea to move on. Fantastic servant, but we need better to challenge again. I think you could be right. Craig says, personally, I give Anthony a decent chance, but just think he'll be another Martial. Maybe so. Maybe so. Only time will tell. You know what I mean? If he turns out to be a flop, who cares? There's plenty of players who have turned out to be flops. Just move them on. You know what I mean? Get someone else in. You know? And I don't get this whole kind of, you know, opposition fans going, ha 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 ha, 100 million. You know, as if it came out of my pocket. You know what I mean? I couldn't give a fuck how much we spent on him. If he's good enough and he's playing well, brilliant. If he's not, sell him. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be this overcomplicated thing. He'll get a few seasons. If he's improving, brilliant. If he doesn't, sell him. The loan needs to come off, says Derek. Yeah, I don't think he's had a good half at all, Derek. Party Booter says, is Ahmad good enough to play for us next season, or is it another loan move? I would give him another year on loan, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm very surprised with how that goal was allowed, actually, for Betis. Now, I'm not making excuses, but it's a clear handball. It's a clear handball. Yeah. Boss says, I think in the second half, the coach should get out Fred and put on Sabitzer. Sabitzer's injured. Sabitzer is injured. So on the bench, we have got Tom Heaton, Jack Butland, Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Malacia, Wan-Bissaka, Pellistri, McTominay, Menu, Sancho, Alanga, and Garnacho. Why the hell is he playing Delo? I don't think Delo will be playing on the weekend somehow or another. Agree, Jack. Clear handball. F all on the bench. Ben says, Chris, I think it's McTominay time. Casemiro is tired, says Eric. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. Sean, thanks for hitting the follow button. Leave Anthony out left. His crossing is awesome. Blatant handball, says Midges Man. It was clear handball. Don't understand why it wasn't given. Yeah, look, I don't know. Look, we just have to get on with it now, don't we? Great to see so many people in though, guys. Keep hitting that like button. Tap the screen a few times. Get more people in the chat. Nearly 400 people watching, which is great. If you're new to the channel, do hit the follow button. Daily Manchester United content. All of the watch-alongs throughout the season as well. And we're closing in on 30,000 followers as well, which is brilliant. So if you're new, hit the follow button. I don't know if it's there or up there. Wherever it is, go hit it. Give us a dig out. We're trying to get to 30,000. Martin says Harry Maguire badly missed tonight. Okay. Jock says, fuming, clear handball, and the lads are just not clicking so far. I have to agree with you, Jock. Miguel says, who do you think played the best for United in the first half? I thought Varane was quite good. I thought Bruno was good. I think Rashford played well as well. Yeah. Dale with the $5.99 super chat. Appreciate it. Become a member, lads. Encouraging everyone to become a member. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the support. Yeah, so if anyone does want to become an official member of the YouTube channel, you get extra content, badge beside your name, all of that kind of good stuff. Link is in the description of the video, and it's also pinned to the top of the chat as well. So if you want to become a member, get some extra content, go check out the options there and see if you fancy it. Bover says, I thought they're playing well, just too overconfident since the Carabao. That Liverpool loss is no harm. They need to know they're not invincible. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Aaron says, why do players call for handball? It just makes them lose concentration. Just let the ref call it. Craig, thanks for the gifts on TikTok. Really appreciate it, man. How's Casemiro playing? Says Josh. He's playing okay, yeah. He hasn't done anything wrong. Playing well. Looks a bit leggy, probably, if anything. Favourite Man United player of all time, Roy Keane. If United finished a game like this, second leg becomes so much tougher, says Edrias. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Yeah, we really do have to be getting a win. Don't we? We really do have to be getting a win. Absolutely, we do. But look, see what happens. Thanks to everyone who's hit the follow button as well, guys. Really do appreciate it. Would you sign a new keeper in the summer days? Distribution is awful, says Michael. Yeah, we were just talking about, Michael. We were all kind of in agreement that if a quality goalkeeper is up for grabs, we should be going for one. You know what I mean? Regardless, of whether you're keeping De Gea or not. But one thing is for sure, we need to bring someone in to challenge him. Because we don't have anyone to challenge him at the moment. We really don't. And that's the big issue, really, isn't it? Bover, welcome to the Academy. Congratulations, says Chris. I appreciate you joining as an official channel member. You're more than welcome. I appreciate the support. Welcome to the Academy, my friend. To let you know, we do live members chats where you get to come on the screen with me on Wednesdays or Thursdays. If that's something you'd be interested in, by all means, keep your ear to the ground. Best thing to do is to get into the Discord as well, guys. But bother, keep an eye on the community tab on the homepage of the YouTube channel, because I put the members only links up there for you to come on. So if it's something you want to do, make sure you get involved on a Wednesday or Thursday night. But I appreciate you joining as an official member. And club members at the bottom now, we can change that to 14. So we've now got 14 members. Appreciate the support. So we've got a change. Wan-Bissaka is on and Dalot is off. A lot of people were calling for it in the chat there, weren't they? Let me get it changed here now. Where the fuck is Dalot or Wan-Bissaka? There we go. But yeah, we're up and running, guys. Zizi says De Gea is questionable, and why the hell the United play out from the back? Can't understand it. Yeah. Good play by United there now. Oh, coming up the right hand side, here's Wan-Bissaka. Another member, new sticker, says Chris. I'll double check it, Chris. I think if we get to 15, I think I get another. We get more stickers. So we need one more channel member. So if anyone wants to join as official member, check out the link in the description. Sounds good, Jack. I'm a Tipperary man though, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. We're all United fans. That's the main thing. Now, you're welcome. I appreciate the support, pal. In the process of getting some merchandise done as well, guys, at the moment. Getting some designs done up and should be available through the YouTube channel in the next few weeks. So, if I know some people have asked me in the past about merchandise and getting some things made and all. I'm in the process of doing it at the moment, so I'll let you know. Is it the bucket hats? I'm trying. So YouTube partner with a specific company that do the merchandise. And they do have bucket hats. But I'm working on it. Good tackle by Fred. Weghorst now just lay it off. He should have laid it off because Anthony was away. Anyway, United keep possession. We do have the one and only bucket hat though. Down. Anyway. But great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button. Oliver, thanks for the gift on TikTok. Really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, guys, hit the follow button on TikTok. If you want the full experience, like I said, we're live over on YouTube at the moment as well. Link is in the description. Scoreboard, timer, starting 11, all on the screen. The full experience. Like I said, link is on the homepage or just search United Community Channel. Oh, Jesus. Bruno got lucky with that one. And here's Luke Shaw away now up the left-hand side. He has Rashford out wide. Oh, he makes a poor decision and it's blocked and eventually cleared. But United will keep possession here with Fred. Gets a wide on the right to Bruno. Bruno slips Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka pulls it back. Oh, and there's no one coming in on the edge. Good idea by Wan-Bissaka. Just no one coming in on the edge of the box. United started well in the second half here. Don't ruin the hair, says Jake. Exactly, man. Chris says Tipperary, question mark. It's a place in Ireland, Chris. It's right next to where I live, so you have Kilkenny and Tipperary. They're I won't say enemies. They would be rivals when it comes to hurling in Ireland. Our national sport. Darren says, it shows they have no energy. Wan-Bissaka doesn't even know no one is there. Craig says it's a long way. It is a long way to Tipperary. Stevie says not Cork, unfortunately. I went to college in Cork. UCC. Bover says they invented hurling. They did. Tipperary invented hurling. Kilkenny perfected it. Right, come on now, lads. Need a fucking goal here. Enough talking about fucking hurling. Come on now. Varane's been very steady, I have to say. Oh, Bruno just picks the pocket there, does really well. Fred tries a through ball to Rashford, just loses his footing. Kazman is in. Hope you're good, buddy. Really enjoy the watch-alongs. Appreciate it, pal. Appreciate it. Oh, lovely turn by Anthony. Come on, ref. Fran now the crossfield ball to Luke Shaw. Good first touch. Ah, come on, Luke. Looking for a free there. You're never getting a Casemiro now. Nice ball to Bruno, who keeps it going to wide to Anthony on the right. Goes one-on-one with the fullback. Cuts onto his left. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Anthony! Who's giving out about him, eh? That's what he does, lads. If you don't like it, jog on. That's what he does. He cuts in on his left-hand side. Alright, fucking 8 times out of 10 he doesn't score. But he buries one in the top corner just when we need one. 2-1 to United. What a great goal. And it all starts with Casemiro playing a lovely ball into Bruno. He gives the ball to Bruno slightly into space. Bruno does a little bit of a Cruyff turn but swivels on it and keeps the ball moving out to Anthony. Anthony takes a first touch, second touch, goes one-on-one with the fullback, cuts in on his left and he just floats one. And the second it leaves his boot, there's no one stopping it. Hung in the top corner. 2-1. Come on. What a goal. What a goal. Brilliant, brilliant goal. Cody Gakpo. I have enough for you, you knob. Good start to the second half. Now, we've had a good start to the first half and we've had a good start to the second half. You know what I mean? Now, don't do in the second half what we've done in the first and allow them back into the game. Keep the pressure on. Free to United now. A lot of lads spamming the chat, lads. You're all going to get blocked, I'm telling you. At least he didn't fall asleep in the dressing room today, says Darren. That's true. That's true. And I don't think Ten Hag will allow him, to be honest with you. Owen, fuck you and you're 7, alright? Jake says, you just know... Oh, wait, now here's Rashford now down the left-hand side. Goes back inside to Casemiro. Ball goes out for a throw. Let's see. Derek says, Robin made a career on just his left foot, so it can be done. It can. It can. Absolutely it can. Waller's bite. Winding me up. Just have to be calm, says just me. Yeah, just chill out. Just chill out. Just chill out. Finn says, need to find Rashford more. Owen says, all in good fun, Jack. Oh, I know. You have to take the rough with the smooth, I'm afraid, man. Oh. Won't be fucking coming up and shouting for Castle Warren anymore, though. That's for sure. If you don't leave me alone. Weghorst gets a yellow card here. a free kick against him and he wasn't happy with it, and he's getting it for dissent more than that, and there's not a lot in it. Your man goes down very soft. But yeah. Right. Boars, you're getting the block as well. I'm blocking a lot of lads tonight for spamming the chat, so we are. I need to get a couple of moderators in the chat. That's a bit far now. I'm on to Warren. When are you going to Old Trafford next, says Jake? I will be going, if we get through this round, I'll be going to the quarter-final and the semi-final if we get to that. So yeah, that's the plan. I've got a cup season ticket, so I'm guaranteed to get them games. Couldn't make it tonight though. Killian says I done a bet for 2-1 at 7-1, 50 quid in it. Happy days. Happy days. Lovely ball by Casemiro onto Wan-Bissaka now. Overlap by Bruno. Good play. Oh, great ball. Oh, no one coming in to see it. Well, Weghorst is coming in near post. But Bruno goes to the back post with it. It was a brilliant, brilliant sequence of passing there. Weghorst makes a good run across the front post and there's no one coming in at the back. But United have a corner out of it. You're there on the 19th as well, Jack. Oh, yes, I am, Ben. Corner now. Luke Shaw swings it in. Near post header. Yes! Bruno Fernandes. There you go. Now, you're telling lads he doesn't fucking lead by example. There you go. He's after busting his arse all game. And he comes up with the goods with a header. 3-1 to United. He's after taking an awful lot of stick this week. And rightly so. But people calling for him to get the armband removed from him is nonsense. Brilliant, brilliant ball near post by Luke Shaw. And Bruno is coming in unchallenged. And he gets power behind the header. Keeper gets a hand on it. Can't keep it out. Into the roof of the net. It's 3-1. Happy days. Go on, Bruno. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant header. Brilliant header. Brilliant. Happy days. Yes, Bruno, says K.E. Ben says Bruno. Let's go, says Stuart. We're going to need a cushion for the second leg, says Niall. Kill the tie tonight. Yeah, exactly. Kill it now. Go and get a fourth or and a fifth, hopefully. And just fucking kill it. Bruno's been tidy as tonight, says Finn. He has. He's been good tonight. I've been delighted with him now. He's been really good. Bruno has had 2 bad performances all season. And people are jumping down his throat thinking he should get the captaincy removed. I mean, idiots, boy. Idiots. Lovely ball out from there to Anthony. United win a throw. We need to embarrass them like we got embarrassed, says Chris. Stuart says, be hoping for 5-1 for the safe second leg. Goal and assist for King Bruno. There you go, says Finn. Yeah, absolutely. We've looked a much better team in the second half, I have to say. We've come out with good tempo, and I think Ten Hag and the players themselves probably would have been conscious about that, given what happened in the second half on Sunday. So we've been very good in this second half. Now it's only 15 minutes gone, so we have to keep it going. Lovely play. Here's Wan-Bissaka, has a strike. Oh, it's blocked. And out to Anthony now. Gets into the box with it. Turns onto his left. Drills one. Oh, it's a save near post. There was players in behind with the keeper. Gets out and makes a good save. Good play by United. Darren says R.I.P. to the dude with the 2-1 bet. Yeah. Great to see so many people in, guys. Nearly 40,000 likes. Keep smashing the like button for us. Really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, do hit the follow button as well. We're closing in on 30,000 followers. daily Manchester United content. We do all the watch along throughout the season as well. We do podcasts, news, transfers, all of that stuff. Hit the follow button. And if you want the full experience, like I said, we are live over on YouTube as well at the moment. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Go check it out. Get into the chat over there. Love your live feeds, says Darren. Appreciate it, pal. Betis player is down here. Needs a bit of treatment. Needs a bit of treatment. Yeah, it's a good tackle by Fred. Just gets studs on the ankle. That's all. Silverback says, Garnacho and Palestri, please. Well, it looks like Jadon Sancho is going to be coming on. Delighted for Bruno. Where did you get that one, Ben? This is Chris White. All your stickers. User says maybe find a girlfriend. See that? Got a wife. Back up to your bedroom there in your mother's house and have a posh one there with yourself. Here's Weghorst now. Nice little slip ball to Wan-Bissaka. Bombing down the right. Just checks back. Gets it to Anthony. Oh, lovely ball! Anthony chip! Oh, he chips it onto the roof of the net. Why didn't he square it? There was 3 players coming in. Oh, brilliant, brilliant play by United. And you could see what Anthony was trying to do, but you have to score or you have to square it. Lovely little one too. Anthony to Bruno and right back to him. Brilliant timed run. Anthony is in. Fred, Weghorst, Rashford, they're all waiting for it to be squared, to be squared. And he doesn't do it. He tries to chip it over the keeper and it goes onto the roof of the net. Should be 4-1. Oh, should be 4-1. Posh one. Marriage isn't all it's cracked up to be. No way, it's just me. Mine broke. He cheated me with a Latvian, says Maria. I'm sorry to hear that, Maria, but marriage is great. I love it. Does she want you to get a proper job? I've got a proper job. I just don't work stupid hours at 9:30 on a Thursday. So I have time to do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Maybe you should do what you want to do. Rather than being a little tosspot going around giving out to people. You know what I mean? You might get ahead a bit in life. Do what you want. Don't do what people want you to do. Now, so we're ringing in the changes here. Malacia is on for Shaw. And Sancho is on for who did he come on for? Could anyone see who Sancho came on for? Oh, he's on for Rashford, right? Okay. Rashford off, Sancho on. Perfect. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right, so Rashford off, Sancho on, and Shaw off, Malacia on. But yeah, United are controlling the game here. You'd have to say, in the second half, dictated the tempo, created all the chances, been really impressive, I have to say. Here's Sancho now down the left-hand side. Malacia's on the overlap. Sancho comes in on his right. Tries to get a 1-2 with Fred, but it's a bit loose and Betis will come away with it. But Martinez is there to win the ball back again. Oh, lovely little turn by Martinez. Casemiro, tries a little reverse pass to Fred, but it's intercepted. Anthony now out on the right hand side. I think Anthony has played alright in this game. I know lads were giving out about him at half time, but he was very positive. He was trying to get on the ball. And second half, he's been really good. Took his goal really well. And he's always, the one thing I would say, here's Sancho now. Trying to cut in on his right. Comes back. Goes again. Comes back. Jeez, I'm getting dizzy. Fred! Oh, easy save. But the one thing I would say about Anthony, he's always looking for the ball. He's always available. You know what I mean? Yeah, his end product needs to improve. And it will improve. You know what I mean? It will improve. But it's a work in progress. You know? Charlie says, fix your collar. You're obviously new to the channel, Charlie. That collar goes up when we're winning. Just like them. I support who's ever top of the table, says SN. Good for you. What's going on here, What's going on here, So, I think Bruno went in one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper comes out worse. The ball lands to Anthony, who has an open goal, but the keeper stays down injured. Oh yeah, Bruno goes in, studs up. That could be a red card, lads. Oh, Bruno. This could be... VAR going to look at this. He's caught him side-footed. He's very, very lucky. He's going to get very, very lucky here, Bruno is. If his studs had a caught him, he would have been sent off, I reckon. His side foot. He dives in 2 feet off the ground. It's not a 2-foot tackle, but both feet are off the ground. And only the fact that he side foots him in the shin. If it had been studs, it would have been a red. But he gets a yellow. Very lucky man. Very lucky man. But anyway, 40,000 likes, guys. I really appreciate it. Everyone smashing the like button. Absolute legends. If you're new to the channel, do hit the follow button as well. Don't miss out all of the watch-alongs for the season. Thanks everyone for the gifts as well, guys. Paul is after gifting as well. I appreciate it, guys. Here's Anthony down the right-hand side now. Cross into the box. Goes to the back post to Sancho. Malacia on the overlap. Oh, tries to slip on into Casemiro, but it's blocked. Pressure is kept. Yeah, United win a throw. Well done. Good play by Sancho. Right there, Mo. You're spamming the chat. Good luck to you, kid. I don't mind you putting 7-0 up once, but you put it up 20 times, you're gone. Niall said the game's gone soft. Good tackle by Bruno. Back in the day. Sancho now. Back to Casemiro. Drives it high over the bar. Sancho's been doing well since he came on, in fairness. Him and Malacia are linking up well. Bruno is so frustrating to watch, says Carl. I don't get this hate for Bruno. I just don't get it. Yeah, he whinges and moans. Roy Keane whinged and moaned and gave out all the time. Do you know what I mean? Just get over it. You know what I mean? He's after getting a goal and an assist tonight. Probably one of our best players. He probably has been our best player tonight. But yeah, people are still giving out about him. Just get over it, man. Can I be a mod, please, says Team Sheet. No, I can't. Because I don't know you. Shane says, what type of grown adult does this sort of thing? Try go to a few games. I've been at 4 games this season, Shane. And the one bit of advice I would have is do whatever makes you happy, man. You know what I mean? And just stop giving out to other people. You'll be a lot happier in your own life. You know what I mean? There's Jack's fast fact of the day. Junior says, thanks for getting rid of Dermo. Who's man in the match so far, says Luke. I would give it to Bruno, probably. I really would. You know. Yeah, I'd probably give it to Bruno. He's been really good. Goal and an assist. Shane says number 4. I presume you probably meant to put up 7 there, Shane, you donkey. But you ended up putting up 4 instead. Hard luck. Here's Anthony now. Strike. Wide. Let's see. I'll jump over to TikTok and do moderator if you want, Jack. Don't worry, Derek. It's grand. It's grand, man. Ricey is in muting, lads, there. Go on, kid. But yeah, what we got? We've got about just over 17 minutes of normal time to play, guys. United comfortable here. I would like another one. I won't lie. I would like another one before the end. And try and really put the tie to bed as much as possible. Martin says that tackle from Bruno should have gone to VAR. It did go to VAR. Loving the beard, pal, says Kira. It's not much of a beard yet. I'm going to grow it out, though. I'm going to grow it out, I think. Yeah. Liam is in. Good to see you, Liam. Here's Betis coming down the right-hand side now. Malacia one-on-one. Good defending by Malacia. He's a very good one-on-one defender as well, Malacia. I have to say. He's like a little terrier. He just constantly nicking at your heels. You know what I mean? Darren says, what's your morning routine to look so handsome? Take out a hammer and chisel and just chisel a little bit of it away. You know what I mean? Time for menu. Question mark says DJ. Maybe. Like Real Betis are still a decent team. Like it just goes to show how reliant we are on the likes of Casemiro. Where I'm going, there's 15 minutes to go and I still don't want to take him off just in case. You know what I mean? And I think the three of them have worked really well. Bruno, Casemiro and Fred. I think the three of them have worked really well together in the midfield tonight. You know, Bruno playing in the middle of the park along with both of them. There is a nice sense of balance there. And let's hope it's not long before we get the likes of Christian Eriksen back as well. I think, was it April? So, I mean, the sooner we can get him back, the better. Stephen says, come on, United, fair play, Jack. Keep up the good work. Cheers, Stephen. Appreciate it, man. Here's Bruno now. Fred is in a bit of space on the left-hand side. He finds him. Sancho's on the overlap. Fred with a ball around. Weghorst has a strike! Oh, my God! My God. I swear to God, lads, this lad is never going to score a goal ever again. How does he... like, is that a block? If that's a block from a defender lying down... So the defender, like Weghorst with the strike, and the Weghorst has a free shot on goal, on the in line with the penalty spot, and the defender that falls on the ground gets a stretched leg out and gets a block on it. This man is never scoring for United ever again. It was very unlucky. Twig says it was really unlucky. He's trying to place it into that far right hand corner. Defender just sticks a toe out. Craig says, "Go! I had him to score on my bet slip." Oh no! But anyway, 3-1, guys. What have we got? Nearly 77 minutes. Casemiro ball to Anthony. Oh, he just couldn't get his first touch right. He can't buy a goal, says Niall. Yeah, Dale says I feel bad for him. I do as well. I really do. I really do. I really, really do. But United well in control of this game, you'd have to say. It's been a very, very, very good first or second half. Really has. Here he comes, Scott McTominay. Now, Chris. Good old Scott McTominay. Here's Bruno now, a bit of space, no support. Here's Bruno now down the left-hand side. Sancho's on the overlap. Oh, he just stopped just as Bruno passed it. McSauce. McClapped is coming. He is. Ben says, hope he has his whistle, lads. Here's Weghorst now. Nicks the ball away. Anthony is open on his right. If he can pick him, he can pick him. Anthony first time. Oh, what a save. What a save. What a save by Bravo. Jeez, that was quality. You have to hand it to the goalkeeper there. Weghorst is on his toes. It's a poor first touch out of the best defender, and Weghorst is away. Lovely little slip ball into Anthony, and Anthony first time it tries to place it, and the goalkeeper makes a brilliant save. Should be 4-1. Here's Bruno now, squares it to Weghorst. Oh, it's a great tackle, and United win a corner. United are purring here the last few minutes, and Bruno smiling, playing well. Weghorst is smiling. It's good play by United. Lovely little ball around the corner by Casemiro to Bruno. Car says thoughts on the new Ireland logo. I haven't seen it, to be honest. It's going to be a corner now. Bruno to swing it in. Near post. Clear with the header. Comes to Sancho out the back. Has to go all the way back to Wan-Bissaka. There is players available on the right if you can find them. Martinez now. Lovely ball out to the left to Sancho. Sancho's going to go one-on-one with the full back here. Oh, Casemiro on the overlap, chips on back. And it goes for a corner. Good play by United. Casemiro wasn't happy with the pass out with Sancho though. So Pellistri is on and McTominay. It's going to be Fred and Anthony off. McTominay on. Yeah, Anthony is off now, but it's been a great. Shit, I haven't got a picture of Pellistri to put up on the screen. Yeah, leave Anthony there. But yeah. Johnson's take him off. Corner now to United. Goes to the edge to Pellistri on the edge. Oh, go on, son, have a strike. Oh, does really well. Gets to the end line. Oh, does really, really well. McTominay! Weghorst! Yes! Oh, he gets the goal. He gets the goal and he celebrates like it's the Champions League final goal. He finally gets it. Oh, the man is in tears. Absolutely delighted for him. Get in there, Weghorst. And I tell you what, talk about an impact of a substitution. Pellistri, the ball comes to him on the edge of the box. He goes out wide. He goes a long way around. Takes on the defender. Gets to the end line. He drills one back and McTominay is there. It's a brilliant save. But Weghorst is there for the lay down. And he buries it. Weghorst gets the goal. Twigs, you owe me a jersey. You owe me a jersey. 4-1. Game over. Happy days. Get in there. Delighted for Weghorst, boy. Absolutely delighted for him. He could have nearly missed it, I tell you one thing. He could have nearly missed it. Fucking hell. He scuffed it, but he scored. Delighted for him. Everyone gets a Weghorst jersey. You get a Weghorst jersey. You get a Weghorst jersey. Pellistri is a baller. He is. He is. He is. Get rid of KP, says Jordan. Already done, my friend. Already done. Don't worry. Sign him up. Give him a 6-year deal there, says Sully. It was a bit of a scuff, wasn't it? Adam says Weghorst is my favourite player and they say don't fall in love with loanees. I'd like to see more of Pellistri, says Junior. Yeah. On the back of what you just done there a minute ago, absolutely I would. Absolutely I would. Jake says, if I were Eric Ten Hag, I'd be signing him on for a few years. He doesn't stop running and doesn't give up. Cross into the box now. Oh, comes to Sancho. Strike is blocked. Oh, Weghorst, the work rate. Ah, he wins that ball, ref. That's not a free. Appreciate everyone hitting the like button, guys. The follow button. Keep smashing the like button. Let's try to get the 50,000 likes before the end of the game. What are we at? Nearly at 43,000. We can get to 50. If you're new to the channel, please do hit the follow button as well. Daily Manchester United content. all of the watch-alongs throughout the season as well. We're closing in on 30,000 followers, so I do appreciate it, everyone who's hitting the follow button. We're live on YouTube as well, guys. You get the full experience for the watch-alongs over on YouTube with the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screens here, either side of me. Go check it out. Link is on my homepage. We're live over there at the moment as well. Or just search United Community Channel and hit subscribe. We're closing in on 3,000 subscribers over there as well. So I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. It'd help us out a lot. United coming again here. Numbers over. McTominay, Palestri. Oh, McTominay, your first touch, man. And then he gives it away. Fucking hell. Here's Sancho now. Palestri. Oh, his first touch. His first touch was just a bit heavy. So it was. Oh, he was in one-on-one there. His first touch just let him down. We've bossed the second half, says Finn. Yeah, we've been by far the better team in the second half, I'd have to say. Is the Sunday match on TV? Yeah, Super Sunday, 2 o'clock. Casemiro next United captain, says Dave. Probably not. I mean, Bruno will more than likely be kept on as captain, I would presume, next season. If he's vice captain now, then I don't see why, if Harry Maguire is not there next season, he wouldn't be given the captain's armband. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Palestri does really well there. Here's Bruno now. There's it back to Casemiro. He tries one. Oh, and it goes wide of the far post. Kind of a half cross, half shot, but I thought it was going to sneak in. Doesn't matter who's captain, says Junior. It's a great question. I think it does. In certain ways, it does. You know, like, you know, you would hope your captain would lead by example and this and that and the other. And, like, United now have, without having them as captains, you have captains in your team. The likes of Varane, the likes of Casemiro. I wouldn't say Martinez yet because he's young. It's his first season. Some people call him for Martinez to be captain. I think is way too premature. I really do. But I think certainly a future captain, absolutely. But I can understand what you're saying. Is it actually important? Does captaincy really matter? It does. If it would matter an awful lot more if you didn't have the likes of a Casemiro or a Varane and these types of players in your team. You know. Here's Malacia now coming up the left hand side. Just gives it away, but Casemiro wins it back. Gets to De Bruyne. United are looking for more here before the end. Box is full of players. Here Sancho now gets into the box. Drills one. And wins a corner out of it. Good play. Good play. Let's get a fifth one. Finish it all together. Bruno should not be captain. Disgrace as user. Yeah, well, you're an idiot. Your collar, yeah, what about it? Collar goes up when we're winning. What about it, Oliver? Great stream tonight, lads, says Shawnee boy. Appreciate it, Sean. Appreciate it, pal. How many minutes at a time? 4 minutes at a time, guys. We're 30 seconds in, so 3.5 minutes left. Fast maths. Bruno now to swing it in. Goes low with Martinez at the near post. Oh, he gets a toe on it, but it goes over the bar. He was stretching for it. Yeah, it looked like Bruno meant it. It was a good, well-whipped ball in, and he just can't get over the ball. And it goes over the bar. United finishing strong. Chloe says there's nothing wrong with your collar. Damn right there's not, Chloe. Damn right. Mick says, really enjoyed this match. This is our level. Well, I hope it's not our level. Mick, I hope our level is Champions League and better, you know. We've hit 50k. Appreciate it, guys. Everyone hitting the like button. I really do appreciate it. Do you wash that jersey? Every 3 days I wash it. So it comes off me now and it goes into the wash and then it'll be ready for Sunday. But yeah, thanks everyone who's hitting the like button, guys. It's brilliant. If you're new, make sure you hit the follow button. Don't miss out. We're going to be live again on Sunday for the United and Southampton game back into the league. So make sure you're hitting the follow button so you don't miss out. We have daily TikToks up every day as well. Manchester United related news, takeover, transfers, potential transfers, tactics, all of that good stuff. Make sure you're hitting the follow button. Oh, here's Pellistri. He's in 1-on-1. Strike is... Oh, it's a great block. And a save. And it goes for a corner. Pellistri's been very lively since he came on. Bruno with a beautiful ball into him. And he's away. Yeah, he has good pace. Good last-ditch tackle by the defender. And puts it onto the glove of the keeper to save. Bruno now to swing in the corner. Near post. Oh! Winning and Weghorst, the key components for a cracking stream. Great as always, Jack says. Twigs, appreciate it, Twigs. Thanks a lot, man. Guys, make sure you follow us on all platforms as well if you're not doing it. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on Snapchat. We're on Facebook. And we're on Discord. So make sure you're following us on all of them so you don't miss out on anything. But yeah, anybody on TikTok, if you want to find my social medias, there's a link on my homepage, my link account. If you click on that link, all of my social media accounts come up on that. Make sure you go in there, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all of that good stuff. Make sure you're following along. And make sure you follow on TikTok as well. Jake says, great stream tonight, Jack. Great win and quality crack. Appreciate it, Jake. Thanks, man. I've enjoyed it tonight now, I have to say it. Here's Pellistri now up the left-hand side, or up the right-hand side again. Jesus, has buckets of pace. Good cross into the box, and it's cleared away. We're over the 4 minutes, so ref puts the whistle to his mouth. That should be it. And there it is. Happy days. Comprehensive 4-0 win for or 4-1 win for Manchester United. Happy days. Good win for United. Good to get back on. Good to get back to winning ways. Good to get back to winning ways, I have to say. First half, we'll run through just a quick overview of it. First half started really well, got the early goal, but allowed Betis back into it. Really did. We allowed him back into it. I want to know your man of the matches as well, guys, while I'm doing my just a quick review. Get your man of the matches into the chat here as well. Let me know, and I'll give you mine then at the end. But yeah, we started the first half really well, got the early goal, and we allowed him back into the game. We didn't allow him an awful lot, but they kind of slowly but surely crept back into the game a little bit, and they got a really good goal. They really did. They got a really, really good goal. And it was 50-50 in the first half, you would have to say. But in at half time, Ten Hag got his hands on him like he's done so many times this season. It's the one worry I would have, that The manager is earning his he's earning his wages at half time because we're coming out in the second half sharp and we're finishing first halves kind of a bit flat. But the manager is earning his wages there. But we came out in the second half and blew him away. We really did. Well, and we blew him away without probably getting into top gear, you would have to say. But yeah, I mean, overall, De Gea give you the shits, so he would, with some of his passing out. The low was very poor in the first half. Got hooked at half time. Wasn't surprised with that at all. Wan-Bissaka done relatively well in the second half. Left back Luke Shaw was okay, nothing spectacular. He's had much better games. He's going through a sticky patch. Now I know it's only been 2 games, Liverpool and tonight. Liverpool was atrocious. Tonight was okay, wasn't great. Centre backs solid. Varane and Martinez back to their usual self after Sunday. Middle of the park then Casemiro, his usual, looked a bit tired, looked a bit leggy, but still put in a quality performance, getting his foot in the ball. His true balls are brilliant. You know, his range of passing really is good. I thought Fred was okay as well. Very good defensively, going forward, was trying to get into the box, was trying to link up. But we know what we're going to get out of Fred. You know, you can get unbelievably good, unbelievably bad, or bang average. And we probably got bang average leaning towards good in this game. Bruno was brilliant. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. His work rate was phenomenal. He never stopped running. He was in his own box, you know, and 20 seconds later he's in the opposition's box trying to get on the end of something. Really, really good. Goal and an assist. Or did he get 2 goals or 2 assists? No, I think just a goal and assist. So delighted for him after the, I won't say unnecessary stick, because they all deserve stick after Sunday, but some of the calls from, you should be sacked as captain in this shit is bollocks. So it is. Anthony on the right hand side was brilliant, was really, really good, I have to say. You know, Anthony will frustrate you at times. He is going to do that. You know, get over it. He's always available for the ball. He's always looking for it. He always tries to progress the ball up the field. He always tries to take on fullbacks. Okay, he turns back and goes on his left. He'll have to work on that. But we see what he done when he turned in on his left and hung one in the top corner. If he does that 15 times a season, I'm happy. You know what I mean? He can put a fucking wooden leg in for his right leg if he does that 15 times a season. Grand. He's on 7 goals now this season, so I'm happy with him. Rashford on the left. I thought Rashford was a bit quiet, actually. Brilliant goal to start with, you know, and that's all we want out of Rashford. We want him getting goals, and he did. But outside of that, he was okay. Nothing spectacular. But delighted he got his goal. Delighted to get him off the pitch early, rest him up. And big Wout, by the big giraffe through the middle. I'm delighted for him. I can't praise him enough for his work rate, for his energy, for his commitment, you know, for his enthusiasm. It's fantastic to see. It really is. So I'm delighted for him to get his goal. I really am. Substitutions then. Substitutes. Let me have a quick look here. Who did we substitute? La 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 la. Let me have a quick check here. So we had Wan-Bissaka, mentioned him already. Sancho, I thought, looked lively when he came on. Him and Malacia linked up quite well on the left-hand side. I thought they were good. Obviously, they came on when the game was relatively over. McTominay, couple of times trying to get forward. He had an assist for the goal from his shot with his first touch, but there was once or twice where we were getting forward and the ball was played to him and he had a bad first touch or let it run past him. He's not good enough. And Pellistri looked really lively when he came on, I have to say, and made the goal for Weghorst. So I'm delighted for him. Hope we can see him get more game time. I really do. My man of the match, I'm giving it to Bruno Fernandes. I thought he was brilliant tonight. Let's see. Undercover says Weghorst man of the match. Let's see what other people are saying up along. I'll scroll back and see what people were saying here. Some people are saying Anthony for man of the match. Yeah, good shout with Anthony as well. Some people saying Weghorst. Anthony, Bruno. Yeah, so look, majority of the people are saying the same kinds of players. But look, great second half performance, so happy days with that. Guys, I appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who's hit the like button, who's hit nearly 55,000 likes there is absolutely phenomenal. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already done so, do hit the follow button. Daily Manchester United content, all of the watch-alongs throughout the season. If you're watching on YouTube and you haven't already done so, please hit the thumbs up button for me and make sure you subscribe as well. 70% of people who watch the content on YouTube are not subscribed. So it would go a long way if you could just hit that subscribe button. Anybody on TikTok, if you do have a second, link is on my homepage, the YouTube channel. Just click the link, hit subscribe, and you can go back to TikTok. It helps us out an awful lot. It really does. Back to winning ways. Happy days. We'll never put 7-0 behind us, ever. But it's important as quickly as possible to get back to winning ways, which we've done tonight. A good convincing performance. Happy days. We move on back to league on Sunday. Southampton. We're going to be doing a live for it, guys. We're going to be live on TikTok and on YouTube. So if you are following on YouTube or subscribed, if you're following on TikTok or subscribed on YouTube, make sure you hit the bell notification. You get notified as soon as we go live. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks to everyone who's liked, shared, followed, subscribed, even all the numpty of Liverpool fans in the chat. You know what I mean? You're still putting your 7-Up up. It's kind of sad considering your trophy cabinet is going to be full of 7-Up cans and Coke Zero cans and inhalers at the end of this season. That's all you'll have. So, we're moving on up. I'm moving on up now. Anyway, it's been emotional. Thanks to everyone. Appreciate it. We'll see you Sunday for United versus Southampton. Take it easy.